Okay, welcome back everybody. We're gonna go right ahead and just drop this crystal star at the door. Because we can now really make some progress. Let's see that crystal star. You wanna see it again, baby? Mario just showing off his treasure. Like, he's like, you guys wanna see it? Holds it up and the crowd goes wild. Yeah, you wanna see it? And then it just kind of goes back into his pocket. Does it though? I guess Mario is holding on to them. Like, he's just holding them in front so that we can get information on the next crystal star, I guess. So yeah, he's probably just keeping them wherever. What's with RPG characters and just having, like, infinite level pockets? Alright, I like that the map continues to get more color, but like right now it's all on the same side, so now we've just, you know, cleared up that last bit of sky that just so coincidentally happened to have been missing. I guess this also does make it pretty clear as to where certain crystal stars are going to be. Like, that one spot of sky that wasn't colored in when we got Petal Meadows, I think that's like the indication that there was something else there. But it looks like it's pointing somewhere up in the sky. What could that mean? Well, maybe it's in the sky. Goombella? It's maybe in the sky. That means that beneath this town, the 1,000-year-old ruins remain intact. And the door's been sealed shut for 1,000 years by the crystal stars. In order to open that seal, we have to muster the power of all the crystal stars. I think we already kind of got that. But the question is, why did they seal the legendary treasure away to begin with? I mean, were they just trying to keep it from being stolen or what? No, that's not... What? That's not what? I don't know! Sheesh, Professor. I'm sorry. So sorry. I know that the treasure was sealed away around the time the town was destroyed. But the problem is, no one's even sure what it was that caused the town's demise. All that's written is this. Darkness stole the sky, and the cataclysm rained down. I must research this more. Assuming we'll just make an, well, you know the saying. I'm not entirely sure if... Again, I looked this up. The term assuming, in how it says it just makes an ass of you and me, but that's just a joke on the fact that the words ass and you and the word me is in the word assume. So, I don't know, it's hard for me to really take that phrase seriously if it's, you know, possibly just a joke. No, I don't, but whatever. How about this next crystal star then? It's like it's floating on the map. Very interesting. Perhaps it's pointing to the floating town of Glitzville. There's a stunning arena up there where the great warriors engage in furious battles. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that first word. Families go there on vacation to lounge and enjoy the fights. But behind the scenes, the richest people in the world wager on the bouts. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. It's like floating. Well, how are we supposed to get there then? I love how Goombella's still really on the fact that this is a floating thing. A special blimp flies there. It departs from Rogueport several times a day. The problem is getting a seat. The only way to get a ticket is through certain channels, yes. Well, wait, what? What channels? Stop being mysterious. How do we get seats on this ship? Goombella's so straight to the point, I love it. I don't know, but I guess we don't have much choice. Word on the street is all tickets go through Don Pianta on the west side. Head west from Rogueport's main square and you'll reach the side of town controlled by Don Pianta. He's the Pianta Syndicate head, and I heard he makes regular jaunts over to Glitzville. So no problem, we'll just meet this Don Pianta guy and we'll be on our way. It may sound easy, but he's a syndicate boss, folks. The rumors about him are scary. And Don Pianta is a recluse. Just getting an audience with him will be difficult. How on earth does he make regular trips to Glitzville if he's a recluse? Look, I know very much about being reclusive. To be honest, I'm kind of one myself. But, well, I guess I understand that I'm not fully reclusive because I still go outside for my own reasons beyond I need to get groceries or I need to work. I go out to visit friends every once in a while or play Pokemon Go. Alright, Merlin. Do that thing where you make my character stronger. Both of them, please. Because I would like some attack buffs on my partners. I will nerf myself later. Speaking of nerfing myself, I forgot to grab a drink. I don't need to see this animation again. Care to power up more? Yeah, power up Goombella, please. Flurrie got 25 health. She is a tank. She is a good early tank right now. Just shove her in front of Mario and she'll take all the full direct hits. Again, both of these two kind of got it better than Koops did with his like 15 HP and his 3 attack power. Alright. So, let me do what I said I was going to try and remember to do. Number 1. Hope that our man has the W emblem, because the moment I have that... Oh, a must-have. That's a new email. He just talks about the first strike badge. Oh, beauty! Let's go, guys! Let's go! You know what this means. Okay, first off, he does... Professor Franklin just talks about the first strike badge. The first strike did get a little change in the fact that it now costs 0 BP to use. However, I don't have any intention of using it. Yay! Now we're look, guys, we're Wario. Wah! Yeah, Wah! Oh yeah. You pick Wario. Hey there, fella. Yeah, I would like to withdraw something. This. Oh wait, I already have a mushroom steak? Oh right, I got it from the... Hold on, let me check my recipe list. Oh, I got some sounds for the sound gallery. Right, I also will need to go back to... Oh, hey, I missed this our star piece somewhere in Chapter 2. Where did I miss it? Not in Boggly Woods. Oh, it was in Flurrie's house. Yeah, there's a Flurrie... Oh, and I also missed one somewhere in the Great Tree. Well, we'll have to go back for... We'll have to do some star piece hunting, I guess. Because I've got one in Hooktail Castle to get. I have 2 in Petalburg, I believe. Oof. Alright, yeah. Maybe... I guess I should maybe take care of those, I guess. Well, in any case... Right, I was going to check my recipe list. Is there... Okay, I guess there isn't actually too much I can make right now. Yeah, not as far as I'm concerned. Alright, well, you know what? You could take this back then. I don't need it. Actually, I want to try one thing. I'm going to try cooking up my mystery and see what happens. I believe there's a 50% chance that you will get a random recipe from it. But I believe that of the other 50% is you just get a mistake. So, let's take a shot. Maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get something out of this. Unfortunately, that did not turn out quite right. Well, I guess not. But we still kind of... Did we need that? Did I get a mistake yet? I probably did. Oh well. We'll cook up the egg next. But, yeah, I guess we'll just throw some mysteries on the oven to see what happens. I'll really look into this just in case. We got a fried egg. It's not even on a plate or anything. It's just a fried egg in our pocket. 10 HP. Not bad. Truth be told, I don't really... you know what? I might as well make these mushrooms a little bit better. 6 HP and... okay. Mushrooms are a regular 5 HP. Cooking it adds 1 more HP and 2 FP. There's no reason not to do this. but I won't do all of them because I would still like have the option to just kind of keep the 5 HP and if I don't need the FP. Which, honestly, let's be real, is that really going to be the case? I'm going to need FP more than I'm going to need HP in this run, I can guarantee you that. I'm good enough to get battles done before I'm half dead. You know what? Screw it. Let's go, before we start the next chapter, let's go back and get those star pieces that I missed. Alright, maybe we weren't starting chapter 3 as soon as I thought. We'll probably end up starting it next time. But, yeah. We'll take care of some star pieces that I missed. Alright, first things first, I think there's one right here. There we go. And then the next one under my belt is in the next area. Ooh, Mario, don't fall. General White, good to see you. It'll be good to not see you when we actually need you to be here. There it is. Alright, so that's all of them for here, and I think there's only one more in Chapter 1, and that is in Hooktail Castle, and I know this is our... We're going to be going back to Hooktail Castle at some point. Let's go. Let's just not bother with that one. Save ourselves some time. I have to go back to Hooktail Castle on 2 different occasions. I can get this star piece then. Let's just pray I don't forget. However, I did miss one somewhere in Boggly Woods, in the Great Tree specifically. And, well, the problem with that is I actually don't know which one I missed. Oh, wait, no, I actually do think I know which one I missed. And that's assuming I only missed one. Which, to be frankly honest, I don't think it's just one. There is, what, 66% of my star pieces in here? Yeah. Ain't no way I'm missing just one. But I have a hunch that whatever other one I'm missing, it might be panel-based. I think I know which one it is. I think we're missing 2. And the first one is right here. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, flippy panel star pieces are a little bit trickier on the remembering scale because, well, first off, you can't see them right out the gate. Second of all, you don't get the super boots until chapter 2. And at the time of the chapter 2 that you get them, there's absolutely no reason to go back up the tree from where you were. So it is so easy to not know where these 2 star pieces are. There must be some way we can use this cage without getting locked in. Well, maybe just don't have a key and a lock and you should be fine. Here's the other one. Yeah, like, these doors will open and close as long as you don't lock them, stupid. Alright, map. 100%, yep. So there's only one more star piece left in Chapter 2, and it is located in Flurrie's house. So we have to go all the way back there. Just for this goddamn star piece. This one is a lot out of the way. There is no reason to come back here. Let alone go as far as Flurrie's house. There is no reason to go back to Flurrie's house whatsoever. And they decided to shove a star piece in a flippy panel in her room. Like, bro. They were desperately... Okay, well, I wouldn't say desperately looking for an excuse to use the fortune teller. But you can clearly tell that this was an excuse to use the fortune teller. Now, I say this mostly because I actively do know where just about every star piece is. So, yeah, for me to say, oh, well, why would they do that? Well, this is exactly why. It's like, not very many people would know it's there. So obviously you'd have to explore everywhere if you wanted to get these things. So yeah, it is kind of more or less of a means of justifying the use of the fortune teller to tell you where these things are, so that you're not like relying on the internet to find it. Because remember, this was back in the day when the internet wasn't exactly the most well-developed tool on the in the world. Not like it is now, where the internet literally runs everything. I mean, how else would you be watching this video? Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll take up writing things on cave walls again. Maybe the cavemen were onto something. We can make our own television like that. We'll draw pictures on cave walls, and you guys can be entertained by artists. Oh wait, that's just called a museum. That's a joke. All right. Yeah, I talked through that whole thing. I could have cut all of that, but I didn't. So, you know what? I'll see you guys back in Rogueport. Alright, with that taken care of, allow me to show you a little bit of a reward. So they give you the art gallery. We might as well just have a little look. So it's nothing huge right here, at least. This just seems to be like the entire model of the areas. I guess these are some designs. Like, it actually looks like they took some actual pictures of... Like, it looks like they actually crafted this stuff. I don't exactly know how game development goes, but I can tell you right now, for something like Thousand Year Door, a game that I have played extensively across my life, and obviously the original, seeing this is kind of interesting. Like, I don't usually care too much about most art galleries. This almost looks like the original Boggly Woods tree. I don't know. But... in this case where, like, I'm looking at the, like, all these places I know and seeing, like, development and details from the original game, it's kind of interesting. So, like, I'm gonna guess that these are all concept sketches from the original, like, the original GameCube game. So maybe, like, Boggly Woods just look different. Like, this almost looks like it was supposed to be a giant tree growing atop, like, a fortress or something. Then you got some concept sketches of some Chapter 2 characters, specifically the Shadow Sirens over here, or the Three Shadows, whichever you prefer to refer to them as. And their designs look relatively the same, except they have a little bit of their elements sticking on their hats. The Poonies also went through a few designs. They almost really kind of look like Pikmin, or some version of Pikmin's, I guess. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. And you unlock that as you collect star pieces in each chapter, so we'll get the other ones later. Obviously, sound test is just, you know, listening to the music. 100% I would be listening to this. You know what? Here's another thing I wish they did. I wish they let you change the main battle theme after you, like, beat the game, so that it plays, like, a different battle theme no matter where you are. Like, honestly, how much would I have loved it if I could play boss battle music in the Pit of 100 Trials? Like, Fire Emblem lets you do it. Now, granted, that's only for, like training battles and stuff, but still. Like, maybe at least let us change the music for the Pit of 100 Trials. That would be so cool. Alright. We've got 25 star pieces, and honestly, I can think of a few things we can get. Flower Saver would be a pretty good start. And to be honest, I kind of want Flower Finder. I find this actually very useful, especially for how much FP I probably will end up using. And why not? Let's get Heart Finder too while we're at it. And look, no, not Peekaboo yet. I'll get that later. F Attack X, FXY, just because I need it for the badge loadout. So yeah, I would like to get Peekaboo because that's going to be pretty useful for what I want to do in Chapter 4. But yeah, I think honestly that'll just about cover it. We're gonna get started on Chapter 3 next time. I wasn't anticipating that I would take a little bit longer here. Especially with the star piece, the ordeal. So yeah, I guess this was a little bit more of a setup episode. I hope you guys don't mind. It wasn't exactly the most active or entertaining thing. But I guess, you know, not everything is going to be a home run. So, but yeah, I was anticipating that most of these episodes would be like that anyway. most of these in-between troubles and cleanup episodes for the 100% run, we're going to be like that. So, that being said, I think I'll call it here so that we can get all the excitement or start in the next episode. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys next time.